with Nadia, her daughter.
World travelers. What was your happiest moment in life?
I think seeing my grandchildren and my children making good lives for themselves.
Is there a proudest moment?
Seeing them graduate from college, working full time and making a good life for themselves.
What was my mom like growing up?
Like all children, like all teenagers, who thought that everybody hated them, especially me, because they couldn't go out at night when I didn't want them to go out. But otherwise, they're not too bad.
Do you have any real distinct special memory of her when she was a kid?
I don't know. There were so many of the. Everything went so fast, it seems.
Well, with 7 kids, it's hard to remember anything.
Well, you know, with your own little children, yesterday they were just little tiny babies, and they're all of a sudden they're
Yeah, in school
going
already.
to school.
Yeah, it does happen very quickly, and I'm so occupied with 2. I know I can't imagine what it was like to have 7 children.
It wasn't easy.
Certainly not. Did you ever expect that you would have that large of a family?
No, never. I never thought they'd all go to college and make so much of themselves.
What do you hope for your great-grandchildren, Zaria, Dax, Cameron, Chance, Christian, and Jordan?
That there would be peace for them, there would be no wars. It's terrible to live through.
What does it feel like to be a great-grandmother? That you'd have all of these little children running around again.
Oh, they're a blessing. I love them.
They love you too. How would you like to be remembered?
I wish they would think of me with love.
We do. I do. I know I'm not the only one. Is there anything that you've never told me that you'd like to tell me now?
I don't have anything that I haven't told you.
Do you have a favorite memory of me?
Just how happy you were to come over to see me. It was always a joy.
Yeah. It was. It really, now means a lot to me to know the relationship that we had when I was a kid, because now I know so many people that didn't have relationships with their grandparents and didn't go over for Sunday dinner every week and have that kind of connection. So I feel really blessed that I've had that, and I've had you cooking for me for 32 years.
I'm glad you did enjoy that, because I never knew what a grandmother was until one girl told me she was going to visit her grandmother, and I said, "What's a grandmother?"
How old were you then?
Oh, about 10 years old, 9 years old.
Your grandparents were in Poland.
Yes.
So you never met them?
Well, my mother was an orphan from the time she was 4 years old.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Her mother died when she was 3, I think, and her father died when she was about 4. And her sister brought her up, who was already married and had children of her own.
So she raised her, and then they came over from Poland?
No, she was left a little money from her mother. So when she and her girlfriend reached the age of 18, they bought a ticket and came to America.
Did she come to Erie then, or did she go to...
No, she was in New York for a while. She worked for some rich people, and she was a companion to the daughter who was 18. And she stayed there for a year or so, I think, and then she went to Pittsburgh. She had a cousin there.
Is that where she met your father?
Yes.
Was he born in Poland as well?
Yes.
And how did he get over here?
I think he was about 20 when he came on the ship. He landed in New Jersey and worked for Thomas Edison for a few years. Then he went to Pittsburgh.
He knew Thomas Edison?
Yes.
Wow. What did he do?
He was a machinist, and I don't know what he did, but he worked there.
Wow, I didn't know that at all.
Yes. So that was... then he worked in Pittsburgh for a while, and they married. And then he came to Erie.
And so you lived in Erie most of your life?
Just about, yes. Until I was married. When my father was out of work, he went to West Virginia and worked there in the mines for a year and came back to Erie. Then we went back there for another year and came back to Erie.
So you didn't even see him for a whole year?
Oh, no, we all moved down there.
Oh, you all moved down there.